What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Metahuman Macaluco. And on this week's interview, I have none other than Greimatter. Greimatter, how we doing today?
Pretty good.
Awesome, awesome. So you are a DJ and a producer, is this correct?
Yep.
Oh,
And flow artist, fire performer.
okay. So tell me, what we'll start in chronological order. What got you into doing all three of these things?
Uh, Flow arts. I mean, I've been playing with broomsticks my whole life. I've been flowing with pretty much anything. I mean, I'm ADHD, so it kind of came naturally.
Got you, got you. So do you also play around with fire as well?
Yeah, I always had a bit of an affinity for it since I was a kid too. I accidentally set soup on fire once. Uh,
Oh my god.
that was a
You
good one.
you set soup on fire?
Yeah.
God bless. And through these actions, what led you into producing and DJing? Did you happen to already have an affinity for that as well, or were you already enticed because you are already in a culture that promotes the what was it called?
The flow arts.
The flow arts.
Yeah.
Thank you. My apologies. Um did you, so you're saying that you did the flow arts before you started DJing and producing?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, formally, I started producing first before anything else. Then I started DJing, and then I started doing fire. Uh, the producing started when I actually was watching a virtual riot stream, and yeah, I was watching him make Lunar, and
Gotcha.
yeah, something just connected, and I just decided, well, that's what I want to do for the rest of my life.
That's awesome. What were some of the first gigs that got you started?
First gigs. I mean, I was streaming for myself on Twitch, but my first like more public gigs were definitely with Team Underground.
Okay.
Uh,
So you were there for pub dubs.
yeah,
Okay. Did you get to do anything outside of the pub dubs and Team Underground?
yeah. Last year I did a virtual music festival with Lifeline.
Gotcha. Okay. Did you ever get to do anything with Rema or Zero Sum at all?
Not that zero sum, but another zero sum spelled with a 305, who ironically lives in Ohio, uh, but mentors me in Florida. 305. So uh,
That is
yeah,
nuts.
yeah,
We're gonna have a zero sum fight.
zero sum versus zero sum.
That's awesome. Are you and Zero Sum currently working on any projects right now?
Oh yeah, we're part of the same label, Null Factor Collective. It's her label, and we have a couple collabs going on. We've been working on a sample pack for a couple months too.
Got you. So Ohio Zero Sum owns the label.
Mhm.
Okay, and does she also know about the other Zero Sum and have her as a part of her label as well?
She does know about the other zero sum. They haven't interacted, as far as I know.
Gotcha, gotcha. What would you say are your favorite genres to play versus the favorite genres you just simply like listening to?
So to play, I mean, I generally pretty open format. So it's kind of just spur of the moment. It's generally pretty relatively heavy stuff with like strong melodic influences.
So like a lot of melodic dubstep, a lot of
Yeah,
rhythm.
yeah,
Okay,
a lot of complex throw. I
gotcha.
I love me some complex throw, some chip tune.
Chip tune. Are you a fan of happy hardcore or anything made by Swirl?
I've heard of those names. I don't remember their music right now, not off the top of my head.
So like Swirl's the guy who would make like a lot of like uh I'll be your hentai girl, I'll be your raver girl, I'll be your raver boy.
I
Titles
have
like that.
I have heard of "I'll Be Your Hentai Girl."
Yeah, he's responsible for it. Literally like every track title is I'll be this, that, and the third. It's so
Cool.
silly to me. But it's also like it's so identifiable too.
It is.
Because you know it's made by Swirl if it starts off like I'll be this. Um So, what would you say are your other influences that helped you get you to where you're at today?
Like musical influences?
Musical influences, flow art influences. Anyone who just casually brought you into the scene was like, "Hey, check this out."
So musical influences, I already mentioned Virtual Riot.
Right.
I grew up listening to Dead Mouse, listening to Daft Punk, and Georgia Moroder with my dad. Uh, my dad, honestly, of all people, plugged me into EDM more than anything because pretty much on drives anywhere, he and I would be listening to just random stuff that he would have on his iPod.
Gotcha. Was your dad also a DJ or producer, or did he just kind of enjoy the music for what it was?
He used to DJ actually. Used to do some vinyl stuff. He didn't pursue it, but yeah, he does a lot of graphic stuff. His profile, his Instagram socials are Ray Luzardo Art. He does some incredible charcoal portraits. Yeah, super realistic stuff.
That is fire. Gotta love a parent who's into their creative craft. Uh, has he actually popped up and seen you perform at one of your shows?
He has, he has.
Gotcha. Is that a heartwarming feeling to see when you see your parent chilling in the crowd, just casually watching you do whatever?
It's both heartwarming and nerve wracking because then like the pressure's like really on. It's like, oh wait, and I really can't mess up now. You're like dad's watching.
Yeah. No, I hear you. And throughout your career, you've worked at different venues. What would you say was your favorite, and what would you say is the one you dislike the most?
um, I mean, I haven't had any venues that I dislike. Um,
So, like, we're talking like venue staff being not communicative with you, or if not that, maybe the venue or the promoter of said event that you're DJing at didn't have something that you may have needed that you didn't think to bring with you. Have you ever, ran into that particular obstacle?
Not outside of like house parties, where like I just had to troubleshoot like in the moment of, and I had to just kind of figure out like, okay, why aren't we getting audio? And I just spent a couple of minutes like fidgeting with wires, fidgeting with the software, and eventually figure it out. But those are
Better to be a
just
house party than an
yeah,
actual event.
yeah.
Shit. And so you have a couple of tracks, and you also shown me some of your tracks that are, not out to the public. Do you have any plans to drop any albums or EPs soon?
Hopefully, yeah. I was actually working on an EP about a year ago, maybe a little bit longer, but my desktop took a crap. The motherboard unfortunately fried, and I'm in the process of rebuilding that. But for right now, that EP is on indefinite hiatus until I can actually get that up and running again. But yeah, in the meantime, I mean, I kind of like the direction I'm going with right now. Anyways, I'm glad that that happened because my sound wasn't really refined at the time. So I kind of see that as like the universe going like, buddy, it's gonna suck for right now, but I just gotta work on your sound a little bit more, revisit that later.
I got you. Are you just having issues with certain stems not sounding the way you want it to sound?
It's I guess so. It's like I think it just comes down to artistic development. Like I just hadn't like really like found my sound. And lately, with the stuff that I'm working on, I really feel like that's like, yeah, that sounds more like how I was actually trying, like how it sounds in my head.
Gotcha. And you are a huge fan of anime.
Oh yeah.
Have you performed at any anime conventions?
No, no, not yet. I've always wanted to. Hopefully someday soon.
Have you ever thought about asking anyone from either Team Underground or Go Calibrate for a opportunity?
I really should.
Gotcha, gotcha. What would you say that any specific animes influenced you?
um, Blaze Blue. Honestly, yeah.
Really,
And and I get that that was a game first, but I mean the braid. It's I mean that's
that is a
very
sick braid.
thanks. It's I mean I got inspired by shoot. I actually can't believe I'm brain farting right now. I think it's Lambda 11 or New 13. One
Don't
of
feel
those
bad.
two.
I brain farted on the whole flow arts thing.
On the what?
I brain farted on trying to remember flow arts
That's fair.
like 15 minutes ago. Okay. But did anime itself ever influence you musically?
I thrown a couple of Pokemon remixes in some of my sets. I had one set in one live stream where I threw the Attack on Titan remix. That was a pretty lit one. Um, I mean, yeah, that's about it as far as like Sonic inspirations for an anime. But outside of like maybe like the really like theatrical orchestral stuff, I do throw in a lot of that stuff too.
Can't go wrong with that. Everyone likes a little melody every now and
Hmm.
then, especially that melodic dubstep. There's
Hmm.
just something powerful about it. Um, do you often hire vocalists for any of your tracks?
Well, we're actually sitting with one right now.
What's up,
This is Sarah Bean. Her and I have been working on the sample pack as well.
Sarah Bean? Let's go. Over here drawing angels and shit,
Mhm.
bro. Hey, you know what? I love it.
Often, if I asked,
Matter of fact, she asked me to draw myself as an angel.
well, I asked if you had wings, what would they look like? And
I didn't
You-
understand the question. I was on the phone with my friend.
yeah, fair enough. So it's just a doodle.
That's true. That is actually fire, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's a phenomenal artist and vocalist.
Sarah Bean,
Well,
her
solo artist.
Instagram link is in the bio below. Go follow. And so is his. I'm barely on.
I have to
On.
start posting more if people start following me.
Oh yeah. No, you're gonna get a ton of follows. You're gonna get 500, 10,000. You're gonna get a bunch of DMs. It's gonna be fun.
Hmm.
He knows all about that life.
Yeah, I'm like overwhelmed with DMs lately.
And you dad just came back from Pennsylvania. Is
Mhm.
this correct?
Yep.
What were you doing up in Pennsylvania? Was this for a show or was this just for a little vacay?
Helping this one move.
Yeah. Moving to Massachusetts and I need help.
Gotcha. Okay. Have you ever done shows out of state?
Nope.
No. So it's just been mostly in Florida and virtual.
Yep.
Okay. Do you plan on going to Ohio anytime soon to meet up with the other zero sum?
I mean, 100%. If I can get booked out there, that would be awesome.
For sure, for sure. And it's also your birthday.
Yes, it is.
Happy birthday, bro.
Yes.
I don't have many people come on for an interview on their birthday, but I gotta, really give a shout out to Gray for taking his time out of the day to pull up, say what's good, be a part of this interview. Um, do you have anything you would like to say to the audience in regards to getting their start, whether it's flow arts, producing, DJing, any advice you like to give to anyone who wants to go down that path?
Yeah, I mean, if you feel like that's for you, literally just do it. And it can be an arduous journey. There are definitely there are trials and tribulations, but it's always worth it. When it gets tough, you keep going, and there's always a payoff.
Fuck yeah. Anyways, folks, sorry for the short interview. I hope you guys sincerely like it. Thank you, Gray, for stopping by. I appreciate you stopping by and saying what's up. And let's all give a shout out to Sarah Bean. Let's go, Sarah Bean. See you in Massachusetts. All right, folks, this is your boy, Metahuman. We are out.
Fuck Lucas Versace.